When we last left off, the party had managed to stop the space station from ejecting its core into the sun that it was orbiting around, allowing the party members to continue their investigation. Once again, meeting back up after a harrowing encounter with several of the other crew members and a creature that is masquerading as some of the other people here. But as you guys meet back up, there's divisively a startling shortage of crew members left. And as you guys have decided to just cut your losses and run, you'll have gotten suited up and what remaining spacesuits remain, heading out into the hallway when you see a figure blocking your path. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna hide this fight with someone because stranger danger. Freddy, I'm hiding behind you.
We're in a
I mean,
spacesuit.
sorry. Oh, right. I forgot about it. Sorry. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
You currently only have 2 remaining, almost said space cadets, crew members on the space station left.
If I'm being honest, there was very little we could do for the rest.
Slade has gone missing. Indigo and Marin, you know, are deceased because you guys convinced them to kill themselves unintentionally.
I'm on coffee.
Asta explained the situation. Tesh is still here.
Alright, so this figure's probably not friend, so it's probably a foe.
Possibly. I did meet someone in the hallway earlier, though.
And but those with their limbs their limbs are attached.
No, not that guy. A different guy. You didn't see him.
Gotcha. But
I was
just
gonna
to be
do a
sure-
joke saying he's from a different school.
But just to be sure, hello? As I... Wait, what am I controlling? The arms or the legs?
Alexander will ready his pistol.
You're in a space suit with Inu, right?
I thought it was Inu, me, and Paimon that were...
No, oh yeah, Paimon is in there.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll just say
operating
that the 2 of you are controlling a spacesuit. So.
Yeah.
I'll tap on their helmet just to see if they're just to see if they're friend.
So you're gonna approach them.
Yeah, I'll approach them menacingly.
All right. I would like you to act under pressure then. Inu, would you like to assist them?
Yep.
All right. Please roll me 1d6 plus cool.
Okay. Not again. I can't.
You need help?
Wait, here it is. Yes, please. I'm sorry.
I would like to use an 8 point, thank you.
It's like that. Oops, that's incorrect actually.
Here, let me roll dice. They got a 3.
Plus an 8 point.
Hold on, please.
Yes, Yes, sir.
Inu, for your cool, you have +1.
Yeah.
So you would actually want to do a +1. Or you can do the math yourself.
Okay, wait. So what did I roll?
You
1d6
roll
plus
1d6.
Okay.
If you look in the dice rolling channel, you can copy and paste that command.
Okay. There were 2 channels, which is why I was very confused.
If you still are confused later, I could just roll a dice for you.
If you would, that'd be cool.
Alright.
Okay.
You got a 6.
Okay, so then, because I have +1 cool, that makes it 7, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is an overwhelming
Okay.
success. So, Freddy,
Yippee!
you get an additional dice for rolling because they successfully helped you out. And you have +1 hold, which means that you can spend 1 if you would like to add to one of these dice rolls. Okay, so you
Can I
got a
roll
3 and a 1.
inspiration?
Very good.
Can I use an inspiration?
You may. On which one?
The 1.
Okay, roll again.
I'll take it.
Would you like to spend the +1 on your 4 to make it from a mixed success to a complete success?
Yes, actually.
Okay. So, you've got a complete success and a mixed success, which I think means that as you step forward, you're able to do so. You wanted to try and do it intimidatingly, which I don't think you were able to do, but as you approach, you notice that they are holding something in their hands, and they point it towards you, but they do not fire because they are not intimidated by you.
Okay.
You are currently wearing the spacesuit of Marin, is that correct?
That is correct.
This figure. Actually, I will give you this. You are close enough, you can see that their outfit is green, indicating that this is Ulrich. You don't know what it is that they're holding. It looks to be like a cobbled together, like mismatch of different things, but basically it looks like a pipe shotgun, for a lack of a better term. So they're pointing it at you, and they say, "All right, I don't know who you are, but you're clearly not Marin. So how about you step back?"
Whoa, easy there, buddy. I'll
Explain
raise up
yourself now before I blast your head off.
Who's operating in the head at the moment? Because I'm only operating
Paimon.
in the body.
Paimon's in the head. So they're not threatening your life, they're threatening Paimon's life.
Oh, listen. I'm not the only one in the suit.
They you hear some like clicks and whirs as they like adjust the weapon more, like, is
Marin
that
tried
right?
to open their suit.
What?
Marin
Tried to open their suit.
What?
I feel like I'm just like punching the suit's legs, like Inu, speak.
I've stepped in and said something as you were punching me.
They like swivel the gun to point at you, Sylvan, and say, "You're not Indigo. Who are you people? Are you the ones that caused all of this?"
I'm a
Why was I
Marin
the-
suit, not Indigo
Why did
suit.
I have to be the head?
Too many people.
Alexander's
talking at
like
once.
slowly just like pointing his gun at the person.
By the way, Spread, I'm in Mira suit, not Indigo.
You're in whose suit?
Mira.
Oh, okay.
The air person.
Yes, you are in Mira's suit. My mistake.
We're not the ones who did this, we're the ones who got your call and came to save as many as we could. As you can tell by the state of the entire space station, that's not in great shape.
You can see that they're like tapping their hand against the weapon, they're like jittering. This person is not okay. They look like they've been struggling. They probably haven't had a lot of sleep. You don't know what state this person is in, but they look like they've got an itchy trigger finger. And they do not like the fact that you are wearing the only piece of technology that was keeping these people alive, indicating that they are now dead. And they
We
don't
don't
like you
really have time for
masquerading
this,
as
you
his
know.
friends. Sorry, what did you say? I talked over you, Alexander.
Alexander said we don't have time for this,
Where? You're not going anywhere. None of you are going anywhere. I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on. We're not moving anywhere until you explain what's going on.
So you want Asta and Tesh to stay here until this place probably goes up in a pile of smoke. We're trying to get them out of here.
No.
If you want to run
No,
down to
we
the
can't leave. Not until they're dead. If they leave with us, then that just makes everyone's
So you
problem.
know
It's
what's
better if
going
we
on.
all die here than any of them to get out. But
Then why'd you call us here?
I thought you would help. Thought you'd be able to. Thought they'd send someone to take care of this place. Or
But we had no information to go on, just that this place was powered down.
yeah, I knew it was a lie. The reports didn't add up. None of it makes any sense. What do they want? Who is it? Yeah.
Look, if you want a roll call, your name's missing. You're obviously Ulrich. We got Asta and Tesh right here with us. Kira got killed by something. Mira opened her suit. Marin opened her suit. There's a second Mira. I won't get into detail on that because I don't know. And Slade is also missing. Oh, and Indigo. We found her.
Why would they do
Look,
that?
she's dead.
I told them not to take off their suits. I made it sure everyone put on their suits before. I told them they couldn't do that. I made them promise. Why would they do? Did you do this? You make them kill themselves?
They're the ones who chose to take the suits off.
Wait, I'm on.
No. Okay, look, leave the kid out of this. Leave the child out of this.
If they didn't know that they were going to die from doing it, they should have. If they knew that they were going to die, if they took out their
None of us
suits,
knew.
They should have taken them off.
He steps forward, and you can see that his suit is like ragged, and there's actually like claw marks and rips on it and whatnot. This person is, even though they're wearing the spacesuit, they are not, having the effects, the protective effects. They are standing in this fog, and perhaps they have been for a while. So they might have some sort of radiation sickness. But they seem adamant on the fact that these people were not supposed to take off their suits. That they basically explained that this space station was like a trap. It's like Ark said they sent their best. We're all weird and different, and we have our specials, so we couldn't share an atmosphere. That's not the truth, is it? I don't know what the truth is, but it's not that. It's something's messed up. Something's not right. You need to know what it is. You work for Ark. You need to tell us what's going on.
We came here on your call. This is not an Ark vessel. You're the ones who's supposed to give us the info.
Yeah. He presses a hand against his helmet. You were supposed to talk to Ark. They were supposed to solve this and figure it out. I needed you guys to solve this. If you guys can't solve this, then we're all lost. Maybe it's for the best that we'll die here. No, we can't die. Need to kill that other thing. It can't kill us all. It can't live. It can't stay here fulcrum is a part of the system. This gets lost. It's all lost. We can't stay here. Can't go. Can't leave. Can't stay. Can't go. They're just like talking to themselves, rambling.
I'm so tempted just to slap them, just like snap out of it.
Can Alexander scan him?
You can. I'm gonna make this difficult, but I'll give you 2 dice. But you're gonna need 3 dice of success because they're wearing like a spacesuit, so it's hard to read them. If someone would like to help you out, though.
I'll help them out.
Okay. Roll 1 dice plus cool.
That's a 5.
Okay. Yeah, Alexander, roll 3 dice. Let's see. Probably plus weird.
That is a 6, a 7, and a 7.
Okay. You can tell that Ulrich is humanoid. You can tell that they're you're not sure what race that they are, but you do know that their heartbeat is pumping like a mile in a minute. You can see that there is degradation to their cells. They have some sort of cancerous tumors in their system. You can see that their entire system is all messed up. They are probably only still alive on pure adrenaline and the power of friendship. This person might just like keel over at any moment now.
Alexander's just gonna point his gun at them.
They don't notice. They're just kind of got one hand holding the gun, pointed at y'all, and the other hand like clutching at their helmet.
Alexander's gonna fire.
Okay.
No!
Let's roll to kick some ass. Roll 2d6 plus tough.
Dude.
Are you crazy? No,
That
1
is
point.
a
No.
5 and a 5.
Ah!
Okay.
You know what?
What's the
Why
damage
was-
of your weapon do?
2.
Okay. Where were you aiming?
His gun.
Okay. You I will say this. You can either destroy the gun, you can disarm him, yeah, I'll say this. You could either destroy the gun or disarm him. And then your other option is that you could either take less damage or prevent other people from taking damage. I'm going to give you 2 choices.
So I get to pick 2, 1 from each?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, I will destroy his gun, and 2, I will make it to where no one else takes damage.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go eat dinner real quick.
Okay. So, Alexander, as you rush forward, they notice you and they bring up their weapon. You do manage to zap it, which does destroy it, but in the process of destroying it, it does explode, and you are going to take the brunt of this. So, how much harm do you have?
Maximum 5 right now.
Okay, yeah. Your body does get disintegrated, but then you heal, so you are once again just a skeleton. But as this room is illuminated briefly in this explosion, everyone else just sort of feels some minor scratches as shards of like shrapnel fill the chamber. But after a moment, the smoke somewhat clears. Actually, I feel like that explosion probably burned away some of the smog that was in here, so now it's starting to trickle back. Ulrich is also incinerated. I think their spacesuit is like ripped open enough that it just kind of like burns the body inside and just sort of collapses to the ground. Just an empty shell.
Alexander gets up.
Okay.
Damn it. My skin again.
How can you move in that state?
Sorry, but he was dead anyway since us getting in the way.
Don't care about that. How well can you move in that state? Or do I need to grab you as we run?
I'll be able to walk.
Alexander's gonna
That's
point
not
to
quick
the
enough.
end. Alexander's gonna motion towards the endoskeleton on his bones.
Asta is just gonna stand there like, you killed him.
He was dead anyways.
You're not really with Ark, are you? You're here to kill all of us, aren't you? Ulrich is right.
Ulrich was pointing a gun at you too, remember that?
I've had enough of this. Let's just go. If they want to stay here and die, that's up to them.
He knew the risks. He was the one that made those tough calls. He had to sacrifice himself to save us from something, I don't know what, but even right now, I believe him.
And
if there's something-
You're following us or you're dying here.
I think it's at this point that Tess just pushes past all of you and just starts sprinting down the hallway.
Yeah, I grab up the
Well,
skeleton.
he gets the idea.
I grab up the skeleton and I start running. Come on in. Everybody, let's go.
And Alexander, when you get up and look around, you can't find your gun.
Fuck! It probably exploded, that's fine. Alexander's going with Reds. We're leaving. If that person wants to stay here and die, they can die. We're
you're
already
able to
running
still-
low on time.
If you're able to still use a gun in the state you're in, I just hand you mine because it'll be easier for you to use it than me, right? Since I'm carrying you.
Alexander can use weapons in this, so yeah.
Asta is going to try to explain to you guys that it seems like you guys aren't professionals, you don't know what's going on more than they do, that you guys don't know how to solve this, and tries to explain that Ulrich knew something that we didn't, and the fact that you killed them doesn't make a lot of sense. So they really don't trust you right now. And that Ulrich's point makes sense, that if these things can disguise themselves as anyone, it's not a good idea to let them get onto any ship. We can't leave until we figure out what's going on here.
Then you stay here and die.
Well, maybe I will. If
Okay,
only
then.
just to prove a point. Art can't be trusted. Knew it.
It'll just be your death, goodbye. And I take off because I'm not gonna bother trying to save someone who doesn't want to live.
At this point, there is no saving that one. Let's just go. Our mission was to get people off of here, not to argue with them, so we'll leave it.
The mission
I
plan was changed
understand.
the moment that we got here. We learned that someone, the power, like everything was different than what we were told.
I understand that person probably does have a point with the whole the creature might be one of us thing, but it's either we all die here or we get out and the creature might get out.
I mean, here's the thing. And since she already ran off ahead, or since Tesh already ran off ahead, Sarah's probably gonna whisper this to you. We need to take out Tesh. Because I think they're the prime suspect of who killed Kira.
I mean, yeah, that doesn't sound like Tesh at all. I would like you to roll me a charm check.
I mean, there's an easy way to determine whether or not you're the real person once we get on the ship.
Alexander would like to help.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna let
Fair
one
enough.
of you roll a single die.
I got an 8.
Alright, she's willing to come with you guys for now. You guys make your way back to the,
Yeah, I'm heading towards the hangar.
Okay. As you guys make your way through the hangar, you hear a lot of bumps and scratches. Almost like the entire space station is being infested with something that's like in the walls, that's like running around, banging against the walls and scratching on the insides. And for a moment, you almost feel this must be how Ulrich felt. There's just something always around that's like into your mind, messing with you. And you're not really sure what's going on, but it's only proving to be more and more upsetting until you finally make your way to the hangar, where the sight of your ship is almost like a reassurance. But there aren't any lights on your ship. The outside lights, or even through the windows, you don't see anything. And as you make your way into this vast chamber that is still in the dark, and you glance around with your flashlights, you don't see signs of anybody in here.
I'm gonna switch my vision real quick.
Okay.
Is the radiation in here?
Yes.
Never mind, not gonna work.
I mean, if you would like to look around or anything, you could.
Oh, right, I'm gonna pull out my flashlight.
Okay.
Gonna shake it a little. I'm gonna use it to look around, see if anything's hiding around the ship real quick.
Alright. Roll 2d6 plus sharp.
Ooh, that's a 3 and a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you find something, but you were looking around, right? As in like the entire chamber?
Yeah, I'm like looking around.
So
making
you're
sure
trying to
nothing's
look
trying
for any
sneak
like
on.
potential threats or people or anybody?
Gotta make sure no one tries to sneak on.
Okay. You see signs of a outfit being discarded, as if someone was like running to your ship, throwing off their disguise, and you see Tesh's suit kind of thrown off in pieces and whatnot.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. You collect most of it, except for there's the gloves, the chest piece, the boots, the helmet, but you don't find the bodysuit that was like underneath all of the equipment. But you do find what appears to be a part of a pants leg, and it is partly disintegrated.
Well, I guess this shows that wasn't Tesh.
Who all was it that was able to communicate with CO3? Was it Solace, Zero, and Enu?
You want to try and reach out to Charles?
Yeah. I want to ask Enu to see if you can. Enu, can you see if you can get a hold of Charles?
Yeah, I could try.
While they do that, everyone else get ready. If that thing starts getting on you,
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, back.
Maybe I don't have to do this alone.
Right. Summarize it for me. What did I miss?
Alexander shot Ulrich, and Tesh ran off ahead, and then when you guys got to the hangar bay, Tesh got eviscerated.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, and Alexander's now a skeleton again.
Yeah, because Alexander stepped in the way and took the blast for everybody.
And the last thing that happened was I asked Enu to see if
We're
Charles
currently
was
at
contacting
the
her.
ship.
Because there's no lights coming off of the ship, so we're wondering if something's wrong.
Would anyone like to investigate a mystery, or read a bad situation, or make checks for
I'll
trying
roll
to talk
to
to...
read a bad situation.
Okay.
I got a 5 to for read a bad situation.
Read a bad situation is plus sharp.
Yeah, I got 0.
I got a ruin.
I will let you ask one question, Freddy.
So currently, like, there's no lights coming from the ship, right?
Correct. Which leads you to believe that Charles, like, made the ship go into, like, dead mode because there was some sort of threat.
God.
He entered that hibernation mode he was talking about.
Or something turned off the power.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, was there like some kind of electrical charge or some kind of electrical discharge that happened that we were unaware about?
Would you like to use your thing to investigate that? Is that your one question?
Yes.
Okay. You go and investigate like the underside of the ship, and you can see that like in simpler terms, like the breakers have not been popped. Like there are still things that you can manually access and whatnot. It does not look like this was EMP'd.
Okay. So, it's something inside.
Well,
that's also-
basically Charles turned it off from inside. Is what you assume.
Oh, can I talk to Charles?
The reason
You
I
can
tried
talk
get
to
y'all
Charles.
Contact Charles is because Charles can say what's happened in here.
Yeah, I would like to contact Charles since I'm one of the things I could communicate with him.
What would you like to say to him?
Charles, is everything okay in there?
There's no response.
Oh, yikes.
Would you like to make a charm roll?
Charm roll. Sure.
Is it charm? Manipulate someone?
Charles
Yeah,
must
charm.
manipulate
Yeah.
someone, yes.
That's a 4.
It's a mixed success. So what I'll say is Charles does respond, but they do not agree to open up the ship. Instead, what they respond back with is, again, because they don't really speak in sentences, but like you get an understanding that they've been in a conversation with someone else, and they basically say like, I don't care what different voices you try to use, I'm not going to open the door.
Oh.
So they
What's
don't
going
believe
on
that
there?
you are real. That is what you learn.
Charles,
Silva.
I'm not a bad. Oh, okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, Charles, I'm not a bad slime slur.
Bad Solace. No.
If I
Silva,
spit on my
what,
gun, I would shoot you right now.
Silva, what were you rolling for?
I was doing investigative mystery. I was just trying to see what was concealed here.
Okay. In that case, with a 1, I'm gonna have you mark experience, and you do find what is concealed here. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of how best to do this. Excuse me. You feel, Silva, as you're looking around and trying to investigate, you feel something press into the small of your back as a voice whispers very softly in your ear, "Don't make any sudden moves. You are going to open that ship and you are going to let me get on board, and if I'm feeling nice, we will leave this place together." How do you respond, Silva?
Since I don't recognize the voice, my first assumption is probably Yume. Well, he's out. Oh wait, no. Solace hasn't said what Charles essentially responded with, has he?
Oh, I have not. Damn it.
I mean, if you would like to, you can.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
All right, do it.
Oh, okay, I will. Guys, mainly bad news. It seems like Charles won't be opening the ship, because it seems like something's been trying to convince him to open the door with many different voices. So he's not convinced that we're us.
I say it quiet enough to where only this individual could probably hear me. Well, you just heard from my friend over there. He ain't letting anybody on.
They press the gun against your back harder. Well, then you need to figure out how we're gonna get out of here. It's not gonna be long until they find us. My ride was supposed to be here, but it looks like we're both up shit creek. So, if you don't want to suffer the same fate that the rest of my crew members did, then you're gonna help me get out of here.
So are you saying you're the traitor?
Two wrongs don't make a right. You're supposed to save us, right? That's your main job. Doesn't matter what I did.
True. I could care less that you betrayed the people here.
What the heck?
Did anyone
Sounds
else
like
just
a-
hear like a vampire
very
biting
angry-
into someone?
Yeah.
Very angry doggy.
It sounded like a damn vampire jumping at someone in a terrible horror movie.
Well, do you
I did
know
say I
where
have
the-
Chihuahua.
Do you know where the
I mean-
creature is? There's signs of it killing someone in this very room here.
Make a charm roll.
Four, and I'm gonna spend an egg point.
You hear more clanging sounds around you in the walls, and you can like feel them shift nervously. That's the thing about these. Well, let's just say that I've had a lot of experience with depositing them at other businesses, and usually I don't stick around this long, so I think we should really get out of here. Quick.
And I stay somewhat hidden because I don't know how trigger happy my friends are. We're gonna need to gather around the ship so we can get on quickly.
That's why you need to go first.
And I'll just start walking towards the ship.
Okay.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Silva?
Nothing. We just gotta get Charles to open the can.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm sorry. I mean, he could ask a series of questions that only we could know, but that's
I could
probably
try to
not
get
gonna
the
work.
door open.
No.
That was a loud puppy.
Very loud. They are very mad at me.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to think of something that needs to convince Charles that it's us.
Just gonna repeat what Alexander said. I could try to get the door open.
If we do that, then Charles won't even start the ship. He'll probably think that we're the thing trying to break in. So not a smart idea.
I don't think that it's gonna be taking over all the bodies.
On the comms, I say, Charles, you're gonna need to open the ship. Discreet. You're not gonna be able to get off without the help of us anyway.
Hey, sorry, my phone's dying, so if my thing disconnects, that's why. So I apologize.
Okay.
Okay.
Silva, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Charles does not respond to you.
How much room is in this area? Like, if one of us were able to, let's say, fly, could we go on top of the ship?
Yeah.
In that case, I'm a fly.
Okay. You
Aye,
fly on top
aye.
of the ship.
I'm gonna walk towards the front.
Okay.
Can I look into the cargo pit? Or anywhere else?
You
Wasn't
could
it
look
dark?
in through the like cockpit, the bridge, that thing.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look in there real quick.
Alexander, remember that the power from the hangar got transferred somewhere else, so I'm pretty sure the room is still dark, probably.
Yeah. Everything's dark in here, but he's got a flashlight.
Flashlight.
Make a. I mean, what are you hoping to do by looking inside?
I'm hoping he's like somewhere that he could see me and just see this fucking skeleton looking at him.
He'll probably think you're a monster.
No, he's seen me as a skeleton before.
And we've encountered another skeleton.
Yeah, but the whole point of it is, the creature wouldn't know that Alexander could live as a skeleton. But the pilot does know Alexander can, so maybe he might see Alexander as a skeleton and be like, I don't think the creature could have done that.
I'll
Give it a
let you
shot.
make a charm check.
Ah man, that's a terrible thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
While he does that, I'll ask Charles to ask me a question that only I, Solus, would know the answer to.
Am I allowed to use other things, yes or no?
What do you mean other things?
Like fucking the one that gives me +1 on my dice, or the inspiration die to reroll.
Yeah, you can use your special dice and things. You can use like an egg point to give you an extra success, or
I'm a toss in an egg.
okay,
Now I'm gonna roll.
all right.
Whoops, that's a d20. Okay, I got a 6, so I got a 5.
Okay. That's 2 successes. So I think the lights switch on in the ship, and you see Charles there sitting at the front seat. And I think they just kind of give you a nod and move forward and position themselves in the cockpit again. And a message comes to you and says, well, that's clearly you out there. Do you have any survivors? And have you checked them?
Alexander put up one finger, because I don't know if Alexander speak to him or not. Alexander will put up one finger and then do an X.
I mean, you can talk to him. It's that it's hard for you to understand him most times.
Oh, do you want me to roll a dice to see if I understood him though?
No, they're gonna like type into the computer and use the speakers.
Ah, okay.
We only have one. All of the others are dead. As for secking them, I have a way to do it, but only when we're on the ship. If we try to do it out here, they'll more than likely end up dead in less than 10 seconds.
Damn, it's hard to pull off that voice.
That's
I really need a
unfortunate.
practice.
And they open up a ramp to the airlock.
Alexander's gonna give him a thumbs up.
It's at this point that as everyone starts to move towards the ramp that you see a figure step out of the shadows holding a plasma pistol. And you don't recognize this person, but you can see that they are part humanoid, but also part insectoid. And Asta says, "Who are you? You're not supposed to be stationed here."
Wait a fucking minute.
That's right. Now shut up. This is my ride. Unfortunately, in order to make sure to see this job through, there can be no survivors. Tough luck, I know, but that's the run of the
That's
deal.
when I throw the blunt at them. I activate the blunt as I'm like throwing it at them.
I would like you to roll to kick some ass, and I will give you 2 dice plus tough.
Oh, by the way, Alexander's still on the roof.
Okay.
While this is happening, can Alexander try to like float up to the ceiling and sneak his way across?
Yeah. You can see that this person is wearing a suit that had pink on it, and they had put on the white suit over the top of it.
So this was the imposter.
Yes.
I got a 5 and a 7.
Okay. So, I will say that with that, what are you trying to do by throwing the blunt at them?
If it doesn't like like, I'm just trying to use it to kind of keep them from being able to shoot us, so that I can get in close to try to take the gun as an action after they're, because I'm assuming they'll be able to do something before I can try to take the gun. I'm just trying to like block their ability to shoot us right now.
Okay. So this attack isn't going to deal any damage, but what I will say is that this is like protect the victims kind of move that you're trying to do here. So this would be more of like a combination of kick some ass and act under pressure. So I will give you that automatically, is that you will protect anyone else from being shot. And I will give you one of these things. You gain advantage, basically taking a plus forward or giving plus 1 forward to the next person. You can suffer less harm, or you can force them where you want them. So this act won't disarm them, but it will possibly stop them from harming anyone. And then you'll have to do another check to try and get up to them and take their gun.
It's similar how Alexander took the shot for everyone.
So do you want the barrier to like hit them? Do you want to try and disarm them? Are you trying to like block the pathway?
My goal from doing that was to use the blunt to just block their line of shot, so that I could get close to them.
Okay. So what I'll say is that it activates and they do fire off a shot. And it does, I don't think it like pierces through, but it does singe into it. And I don't even think it like ricochets. But it does like, I think it hits the gun so hard that the damage dealt causes like the blunt to melt a little bit, and so it sticks to the gun, and so it's kind of like on him, and he's like trying to pull the gun out, and as you run up to him. So now I would like you to act under pressure. And do you have anything to help you here? Any items, any abilities, or anything?
My abilities are for doing more damage, it's healing and armor. So no. But I got a 2 and I'm gonna spend an egg point. I don't think any items would really help me here.
If you can hold him off for like a minute, Alexander's slowly floating his way over.
You know what? I want out this suit. God damn, it's so restricting.
So you're gonna escape the spacesuit, Solus,
Yes.
and expose Paimon to radiation.
So we also weren't sure
It
if you
would
would
be
be
for
fine
a
with the radiation.
second.
Solus, we also
We
don't know
own-
because we didn't know if you would be okay with the radiation.
We only know Inu can handle radiation. As a matter of fact, Alexander's slowly dying right now. He's not made for radiation.
I mean, you're just a robot at the moment, so you're fine.
Yeah, but radiation does affect bones.
Anywho. Silvo. You got a 1?
I got a 2 and I spent an egg point.
Okay. That's a failure and a success. So I'm gonna say this. Something bad is going to happen. So I'm gonna have you mark experience, but I will give you the option. You could either disarm him, or you could stop him from going into the ship.
I'd rather he not have the gun.
Okay.
I'm fine with him being in the ship as long as he doesn't have the gun on him.
I think you go in for the tackle, and they position the blunt in just a way that they leave the gun embedded into it, and just kind of like throw up this like padded mat that you just sort of slam into, and they slip past and they make their way into the ship, activating the doors.
You idiot.
It's at this point that you guys hear more banging sounds and then a small explosion, and then you start to notice something black and viscous shooting out from the vents instead of this gas. And actually the gas starts to filter out because the hangar doors slowly start to open, and through the cracks you watch as this room gets illuminated in the ambient light from outside in the solar system, and you see a ship there. And this is not a ship that you guys recognize.
But I know it.
You don't know it, Solus. No, you don't recognize
never
this
mind.
ship.
Yeah.
I'll
Alright.
say this: you have a hunch, but you've never seen the outside of the ship. No.
Need to upgrade you so you have a radar for your pieces.
It's at this
All right,
point
then.
that
I would like to switch over my. I would like to switch my conscience.
okay. If you guys would like, we could activate initiative, but this game system doesn't really require it. We can keep going the way that we are, of just like, you guys do something and then something's gonna happen. So the question for you guys is, do you prefer initiative, or do you want to keep going the way we've been going?
Let's go the way we've been going.
All right, let's just continue
Yeah.
like this. Solus, you swap to your other perspective, and I think you see basically a third-person perspective of the position that you're currently in. You are looking out a window. It's like a floor-to-ceiling window, so even though you're still on like the ankle, you can see out this window. It's almost like you're in an airlock, or maybe some sort of like docking pod, maybe. I don't know. It seems like a smaller chamber or something, but you can see the space station as you are very close to it in a spaceship that is near the cargo bay doors that are starting to open.
Well, that's not good.
You doing anything?
All right. Yeah. I'll return to my, I guess, main body.
Okay. You're not gonna listen to any conversation or anything? Okay.
I mean, is there a conversation going on?
I don't know. Are you gonna roll a sharp check?
Sure.
I'm not just gonna give you stuff for free. Heck no.
You think you're gonna be handed stuff? What is this?
I should be
D&D?
making you use weird checks for swapping back and forth, but I'm just trying to save us time. But yeah, if you guys want to do anything, I would like you. All right.
I got a 6.
You hear some snippets of conversation where it seems like they're behind schedule and they're considering just blowing up your spaceship. But they're like, no, we have to let this play out naturally. All we have to do is wait and watch, and, you know, it will die naturally, basically. They're basically going to stall for the solar flare that's going to destroy the space station.
Alright, now I'll switch over back to my main body.
So yeah, it basically, if they fire any lasers or any plasma torpedoes, that's going to be, you know, readable if someone were to come investigate. So they're trying to make their presence known as little as possible.
Okay. Yeah, let me switch over to my main body. Guys, we need to go. We need to go now.
Yes.
We can see that. Alexander would motion to the slowly thing towards it right now.
The space wizard's here.
Wait, what?
He's gonna explode the space station. Or, correction, he's gonna blow up the ship.
Great, now we're in more trouble.
I mean,
We need to
is there
open the
anyone
ship
who's
and get
not
in.
running for the ship? How quickly does the door close?
Immediately.
Which is why I called you an idiot.
I have a gun.
Just get shot once. It's not like you're gonna die from it.
Not everybody else.
It is a
Ron?
plasma pistol, so it is quite
Also-
possible for him to die
Also,
in one
I was
shot.
also running off of the mindset that in most sci-fi things, the doors do not close instantly. I was rolling off of that.
This isn't Star Wars.
Yeah, every other one was also the same.
Man, the guy should have hit his head on the top.
He ducks inside and pulls the door closed super quick. So anybody
Charles was in
that
there,
if anybody
just pressing
does
the
run
button.
up to the door, he's able to close it faster than they can get it.
Charles, do the mega override or whatever. Run off the suit like he's in a bridge.
Alexander's gonna immediately go back to the windows where he was like,
You go back to the window and Charles is no longer there. And you hear a commotion inside of just like banging and like metal clanging.
is it possible for me to break the window?
No.
It's space grade windows.
Also, just so that you know, to add some scene, this is what the ship looks like.
Ooh, wait, I'll take a look at this.
It's called the Hunter.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait.
My own
Okay,
name
that's
is gonna
fine.
kill me.
Oh, you know, that's badass.
Oh.
It is basically it's bigger than your ship. It's not necessarily like a large freighter, but this looks like in terms of like other spaceships, this is like a battleship almost. Like you can tell that it has like some serious heavy weaponry on it. Definitely like tracking systems. So if you guys did try to run away, you would easily be shot out of the sky. It also looks, just by looking at it, probably has some sort of stealth technology. You're not really sure, but it definitely looks like it's designed weirdly.
Okay, well, Alexander can't bust open the windows. I'm gonna try to hack open the thing now.
What are you hacking?
I'm gonna try to get the door open so we can get in.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll plus weird 2d6. Does anyone want to help out?
Yeah, I'll help.
All right, please roll to help out.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I knew of any protocols or anything in the ship system.
I will give
this will
you,
work.
Silva, I will give you 2 dice for rolling to help out. Because I feel like you would have experience with breaking into stuff, so you're a professional.
That's
All right,
a 6
yes.
and a 5.
Alexander, you can roll 3 dice.
That is a 6, and a 7.
Okay, yes. You know exactly the passcode and Jimmy the system. As you guys make your way into the airlock, there is an emergency shutdown that happens. It says like foreign material detected. And you can see that the suit that the person was wearing has been left behind in this chamber. Both suits, actually. Both the pink and the white. So, they're not currently in this chamber anymore. but you guys are gonna have to go through basically a 5-minute detox before you're allowed to enter the ship, unless you hack the other door.
Yeah. So run some sort of bypass routine.
All right, you want to help out again?
Yeah, I'll help.
Alright, let me get to hacking again.
Once everybody gets in, we gotta close the door though.
Oh yeah, we don't want that sludge getting in.
Okay. You get Asta and everybody inside and close the door. And you can see it's almost like an oil slick. It's like pouring out into the hangar. It's just starting to cover the floor.
We're getting four.
Yes. That will grant another dice for you, Hunter.
Alright, let me roll.
Roll.
That is a 9 and a 6 and a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you bust through this door too. And just instantly you guys are inside. And that's when you hear zap. And then there's just a puff of smoke and you all cough a little bit. And then when the smoke clears, you see Charles, and he's holding the disintegration gun.
Hey, my hiding spot though. Is he watching us?
There's nothing in this ship that he doesn't know about.
Not gonna lie.
He
I don't have good
he
memory
bows
of
his
that
head
guy.
slightly in like an apology for one, the mess, but also for using your gun.
It's fine. I was gonna kill him later. I was hoping we could get info, but he was too wily.
Enough talk. We need to go.
What are we gonna do
Damn
about
right you
that, though?
do.
What are we gonna do about big shipping the outside the
But-
station?
You guys decide.
I'm going to grab the person that brought with us.
Asta, I think is the only one left.
Yeah, the only survivor we have. I'm gonna walk back into the detoxification chamber real quick.
Asta is like kind of leaning against the wall. And like, I don't feel too good.
Alright, I'm gonna scan him.
Roll 2d6 plus weird.
7 and an 8.
They're freaking out.
I don't see anything like
No,
They'll
they
signal
don't
me.
turn into a sludge monster.
Okay.
Haha, I was joking. No.
They don't have one. of
Haha,
those
they are
things from
sludge
aliens.
monsters, they eat you.
Better safe than sorry. Chuk chuk.
Oh god damn it.
No, Asta is fine. But as they're leaning against the wall, they're like, hold on, do you have short range communications or long range?
We do have communications. I remember I was hooked into it.
I'm looking myself. You have short range communications.
Yeah, remember Alexander got hooked into it?
Yes. Asta says maybe you guys could connect to either the space station or that ship to see if there's anybody around to help.
Let's not trust that ship.
Yeah, it'll
Wait,
have to be-
is that not Ark? Are they not here to help us? Is that not your friend?
That is not Ark.
No,
I
the
don't
guy
recognize that ship.
the guy who did all this implied that he was supposed to get a pickup. I'm assuming that's their pickup.
Alright, Alexander's gonna head to the front of the communication, then hook back in.
Okay. So you're gonna be Charles's wingman? Or you just like hooking, you're just interfacing with the ship?
I gotta make sure we get out of this.
Okay. Roll me 2 dice plus weird.
Sits in an 8.
Okay. Yeah, you can basically use any of the ship systems as if it was your own body.
Oh. Let me.
So, is it time for us to get out of here?
And Alexander's voice is just echoing in the ship right now.
Alright, so do you know what they're thinking over there? You seem to know who it is. Ready?
What?
Ready.
We both talked at you.
Who you talking to?
You.
Alexander said it's time to get out of here, and I asked you, do you know what they're thinking over there? You seem to know who it is.
I'm sorry, who's Freddy?
I said
Solus.
but I said Freddy because you weren't responding.
Yeah, don't get smarmy with us when you didn't respond to your name.
Sorry.
Are you falling asleep or something over there?
No, I zoned out trying to like think of like the next thing to do.
Okay. How about you talk with your friends to figure out what to do?
Right.
Also,
Friends
I'm going to
is
be
a
perfectly
song
honest.
board.
I made this
Shut up,
situation. I did not make escape. So, you guys need to figure out what to do here.
Gates is gonna, as they said, that's a lot of firepower that ship's got. Maybe I could hack into their ship?
Highly impossible.
How would you know, Slime Boy?
Well, since you're currently connected to this ship, you'll probably have to disconnect, try to connect to that one over there, and yeah.
We have short-range communication, as long as we
Alexander,
can contact them.
Do what Asta suggested. See if you can get connected to the station's long-range communications and see if there's anybody relatively close.
That's gonna be difficult. The person we just killed wiped out the power most of this area.
The ship
I'll
that
see
you
what I
guys
can
do
do.
have does have hacking capabilities. So you can like anything that you have short range connection to, you can hack.
Which is the whole thing why I was saying I might be able to get into their ship and tone off their stuff a little. Get inside a book.
They've got a lot of guns. They can chase us down.
Not if I, turn off.
You have one hacker versus they probably have multiple.
Yes, but you have to remember I did hack into not an entire station, but a pretty big station last time.
If you're not gonna listen, just do what you want to do. Go ahead.
Charles is going to ask if they should leave the ship dormant until we make a decision so the other ship doesn't know that you guys are alive, or if they should try to start hovering because there is black stuff that's starting to coat every surface in this room.
Got two options. Either we have that black stuff get on the ship that's trying to get out of there, or we alert the people that want to shoot us. It ain't two good options, boys.
We don't really need to start touching us, and I don't know if we can outrun that ship.
Doesn't this thing have some kind of hyperdrive?
No.
Sorry,
I'm gonna try
it's a
to hack
reference.
into the station. See if I can find something that might be able to get the black goo away from us for a little while.
Just as a reminder to everyone, hyperdrives are a thing that do not exist on individual ships. That is advanced technology that is like opening wormholes, which is very difficult to do and has not been perfected. So you guys use hyperspace lanes, which open wormholes, basically. Because opening
the closest one.
Yeah.
How far are we from the closest one?
20 centerplids. Like you.
Man, if it-
It would be chasing us for a while before we could get to it. That was just
If it
basically
was-
what I was asking.
If it was only 19,
I'll say this: at your top speed, it would probably be 2 hours before the nearest one. You would have to leave this solar system in order to reach the nearest hyperspace lane.
Spiro question.
Yes.
So the piece of me, the piece of soul is on the space station. Does that piece know the layout of that ship?
No.
Fuck. I was hoping I could find the core and try to melt it or something.
I mean, do you want to disconnect and start looking around?
Well, I'm gonna have to do it sneaky. I gotta be sneaky.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll try and do that.
All right. Roll me 2d6 plus weird to start with.
That's a 4 and a 6.
Okay. You disconnect and you're able to control this piece of you. Now roll to act under pressure. So just 1 dice plus cool.
I was an egg point.
Okay, so 1 success and 1 what?
And 3.
You don't have anything in cool?
No, I don't got anything cool yet.
Okay. So 1 success and 1 mixed success. I think what happens is you disconnect and move away from the foot, and then you're having trouble maneuvering as there's suddenly a bunch of footprints, but you quickly make your way over to a duct. But as you start to worm your way into the inner workings of the ship, you hear a voice that say, "Hey, what was that?" So you got away, but you don't. You think that someone might be onto you.
okay, so it was just a me thing.
What?
No one was talking and the music stopped.
Oh, you disconnected?
Yeah, I disconnected without realizing it.
Sorry.
What was the last thing you heard?
Fucking Solus saying, "Can I detach?"
Okay, yeah. Solus had a little Klingon spying on the space wizard. He has now taken that off of their boot and has gone into the vents. Who's sus now? But
You.
he's been seen, so he doesn't have long.
Not really seen, but heard.
No, I don't
So,
know. I feel like that's a decision I get to make.
Don't
Fair
talk
enough.
don't talk back to the game master. He'll kill you. I made one joke about dying off screen, and he wanted to kill me.
But no, I'm trying to find the core of this ship so I could possibly blow it up.
So
If
while this
we-
is... Go ahead.
I was just wondering if we rerouted some of the various power on the ship that we don't need to the thrusters, if that would help speed us up any.
Yeah, you guys want to try and jimmy it or something?
Wait, I just realized something. We could do something like that, but even more powerful. We have a bunch of batteries.
Yeah, I was thinking a combination of speeding us up and you trying to deactivate something of those and trying to use the combination of that to like try to go somewhere. We're in space, there's not a lot of hiding spots.
I wonder. Alexander's gonna ask the one person that we managed to get out.
Did this station have communications?
Yes, it had long-range communication. That's how you guys found out. Ulrich sent a long-range transmission.
Can I try to hack into that?
Okay. Roll 3d6 plus weird.
Alright, let's do it. 7, 7, 8.
Yes. They have been physically disconnected, but you hack so good that you managed to like bypass some stuff to like make it work.
I've gotten into the communications of the station. With this, I should have a better sense of getting into their ship.
And Alexander is going to try to hack his way into the ship that's across from them. But not do anything right now, he just doesn't want to get caught yet.
This is Alexander being like, I'm in.
I'm in!
Skeleton puts on sunglasses.
So, fucking the pilot puts sunglasses on the skeleton. I'm in. Just a random laptop appears in front of me.
Alright, what would you like to do with the long-range communications?
I'm gonna decide to hack into their system without being caught yet, because I don't want to deactivate any of this stuff yet until we decide to execute the plan.
So, you want to try and hack into the enemy ship because that won't alert them?
I'm trying to do it in a way that they won't know, but I also really don't want to risk it right now.
Okay, wait, no. I like this. I like this. You're going to send a hail, basically, from the space station to see if they pick up?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to
Okay.
backdoor them so I can try to like put a virus.
That's really good into any corporation is tend to be do social engineering. He's literally calling them.
I'm
send them
gonna
an email.
I'm gonna let you roll 2d6 plus charm, and I because you rolled so good, I'm gonna give you +1 to one of these rolls.
All right, let's do it. Okay, that works out. Okay, that really works out. Okay, so I got a 5 and a 6, but the thing is, I have a -1 to my soul, so I'm gonna do that +1 to the 5, so it just stays 5, and I'm gonna
Gotcha.
let the other one go from 6 to 5.
Okay, so that's 2 successes.
That's
What?
fucking amazing!
Yes, this is indeed amazing. I would like to know, what kind of message do you send?
Boys,
That
what
you're just
message
like,
do I
who's the one sending the message?
Oh, I'm gonna decide to impersonate the guy we killed.
Do you want to use Indigo's code, basically, the pink person, the person who
Yeah,
was
I'm gonna
the?
try to use theirs.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they pick up. And someone says, "Who is this? State your business."
out of character right now. I was not expecting this to work.
Me neither. No, this is ingenious.
Here's the
I
thing,
got really
my side of
fucking
the-
lucky with this one.
My side of the lane probably ain't gonna go that well because Joey Rickety is probably sharp or weird, and those are my worst stats.
I got
I'm gonna give you an
choked and-
inspiration, Alexander, because this is a really clever idea.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna go
But
ask
yeah,
that right
you
now.
you have now like a phone call with the ship. They're like, "Who the heck is this?"
Hold up, I'm adding the inspiration real quick.
Okay.
There we go. What to say? Would they be able to? Is like the way the voice comes through? Is it just my voice?
Would you like to try and modulate it to sound different?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to copy the voice that the guy had.
Roll 1 dice plus weird, 1 dice plus tough.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. So, okay, get out of here, you. Okay, so let's roll it. Okay, for the plus tough, I got a full, and for the plus weird, I got a 6.
Okay. You can change your voice. You don't know how it's going to sound, but do you want to try and make it sound like Pink was?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to copy that guy.
Okay. You could probably just do your voice for
Alright, I'll
this.
just do my voice for it. Because I don't know if I'd be able to mimic
Yeah,
the
that's
voice
fine.
that Pink was.
But yes, they say, who the heck is this?
Who do you
say?
think?
How did you get this line?
Not sure what to say to that one. Hold up. Give me a sec.
I mean, do you just want to say, like, I saw you pull up?
I see you pulling up. Where's my pickup?
Is the deed finished?
Yes, it's finished.
You're behind schedule. What took so long?
Orc sent some kind of team. They got in the way.
Do you need backup?
No. They've already been taken care of.
How sure are you? You've made screw-ups before. Hello? Are you still there?
I'm not sure what to say to that. I'm thinking you're saying something like about the radiation killing us.
Yikes.
Doesn't sound like everything's taken care of down there. You need more time?
I need a little extra time, it seems.
I knew it. We'll be waiting here until you take care of everything.
Alright. I'll contact you again once it's done.
Sure. And then they hang up. Okay. Do you want me to
that
give
was
you guys a couple minutes to think? I could run to the bathroom.
Yeah. We need
Yeah.
a couple minutes to think
Alright,
and talk
I'll run
this
to
out.
the bathroom. Y'all talk.
Like, okay, so Alexander, well, Hunter,
Man, I wish I could have been a part of that call.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, there were like multiple different answers you could have done. Like, oh yeah, we got killed off by the gas. Oh, the monster killed them.
He could have said, "I'll double check." And then
Hey, I didn't hear you pipe in to be a part of the conversation.
You realize you could have
You could have been over his shoulder giving him suggestions.
They can't hear you. They can only
My
hear
conscience
me.
is somewhere else.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Solus. Not Solus. Fucking Reds.
I thought you were, like, if you're talking through that thing, I thought you were talking through your head.
No, I'm in the communications thing right now. You could talk to me and I'd hear you. They wouldn't.
I didn't know what it was saying to you, so I wouldn't know what was causing you to stop
Why do you
talking.
think Alexander was asking, what should I say?
I thought that was you saying that out of character.
Fuck, I need to do the voice. I keep forgetting to do the voice.
We didn't know that you were asking.
Shut up, you
I
boy.
thought you were so...
I hate you both. I hate both of you.
Oh man.
Don't hate us because we're beautiful.
I don't
You're the opposite of
we're
fucking
probably
beautiful.
working on trying to jury-rig the ship to be faster.
Well, I bought us some time at least.
Eno, are you good with tech?
Yeah, it should be like mechanical stuff.
Enu's an engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's going to be jury rigging is sharper wood, and those are my. I'm not good at those stats, so.
So I get to
Just
be
go.
useful again?
We know Alexander's good at it, but he can't do anything right now.
You were on the phone.
Yeah, I'm on the phone
You
right
were
now.
hacking.
I just want to
I'm
be
in.
useful.
But yeah, Eno, when Sparrow gets back, are you willing to do the thing where we jury rig the ship to try to make it faster?
Yeah,
So
sure.
I think the plan is once we're ready, I'll call them again, and when that happens, I'll try to hack into theirs fully instead of just calling them.
Honestly, if you can convince them that it's just you, quote unquote, the dead dude on the ship, and that you're piloting it, there's a chance that we can get away doing that. Guaranteed that
Yeah.
they might want us to dock, which that would not be a good thing.
But
to
that's the most bad part about that. While yes, it is a good idea, I could try to convince them that he's in here and we're not. It also means that we would have to go to
Yeah.
their ship, or we'd
do. Well, they also
immediately
don't
be
necessarily
suspicious.
know if they would want to dock, but they probably would.
More than likely.
Either way, we probably still need to set up the ship to be fast.
We're still gonna have to book it. So the best thing I think we can do is
I
one,
still
hope
think it would-
Solus does something to their ship at least.
I still think it'd be a good idea to you to just send out like a generic search to see if there's anybody in this system. I know
Yeah, but the thing
'cause
is,
we have-
if I
we have to go 2 hours.
yeah,
to
but
get
if I
to the
send
next-
something out and they end up getting it, they'd know.
Yeah, but we would be running for 2 hours. They would know at that point.
Like a
You see, guys, the thing is, Sparrow's already told us he set all this up. He didn't have really a way for us to escape. That's up to us.
Yeah, but remember, he gave the NPC on board said something about contacting to see if there was anybody else out there.
They said contact the people on the station, which are all dead besides them. Oh, the ship.
No, that is not what they said.
That's exactly what they said.
They said to use the short range that we have on the ship to use the long range on the space station to reach out to others. There would be no point in reaching out to people on the station because they're either dead, monster, or bad.
Or one of us.
We could try hypothetically reaching out to Art, try to get for backup.
And Ark is useless.
You shut up, you're not in the campaign yet.
Ark actively sends people to their death.
OSHA violations.
I mean, I've died twice already.
So, what's the plan?
Well,
I'm back.
Hello back.
oh. What?
So what's the plan?
And
Yes?
Ian's gonna try to jury the ship to be faster, and
Yeah.
I was going to help.
Yippee!
Okay. If you would like to help, please roll to help out. This is ship stuff, so I'll give you 2 dice, Silva, for helping out.
Don't worry, if you fail, I am the ship. I'll help out too.
I got a 5 and a 6. I mean, no,
Okay.
a 4 and a 6.
Inu, you get 1 dice for trying this. You get another dice for being an expert in engineering. And you get another dice for being an expert in energy. So you're also getting another dice for being helped. So you have 4 dice to
Dang.
roll plus weird. Yeah. This is insane.
Where's my...
And 2 of these dice you get to add plus 1 to.
Okay. Oh, let me roll 4 times then.
46. Weird.
Dang it, where's my pencil?
You have +1 to all of them for being +1 and weird, and then you get 2 extra +1s.
Okay, so you told me to roll 4 times, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I got 5, 1, 4, and 6. And you said that I should add +1 to 2 of these rolls?
Did you add plus your modifier for weird to all of these dice rolls? Because you would add
Oh,
+1
all
to
of
all
them.
of these dice
That's
rolls,
11
and
there.
then you get to add +1 to 2 of them.
Okay, hang on, let me look at my thing again.
So, just what did you roll? I'll write it down.
I have 5, 1, 4, and 6.
Okay. So that would go to a 6, a 2, a 5, and a 7. Do you want to take that? Actually, let's see.
2 extra +1s could bump the
7,
6 to 7 and leave with 2 to 3.
Six, 2, 5, 7, 6, 2.
Getting rid of the fails is probably the best thing you can do.
Well, if you put it on the 6 and the 2, that'll make an overwhelming success and a mixed success, which bounces out to a total success. That would probably be the best math. So that would give you 2 overwhelming successes, 1 success, and 1 mixed success. So that would be yes. I'm going to say that you're going to take one of these batteries and you're going to hook it up to, let's see, which section of the ship? Yes, that is more than enough to hook up. I will say 2 of these batteries. So I'm going to say that's going to cut down on one of the hours it's going to take. So it's still going to take you 2 hours to get to a gate. But I think you guys had like 5 batteries, correct?
4 or 5.
I know we had a couple of containers full.
I don't remember the number exactly. It might have just been 8.
I think it was 2 to a crate. I don't remember how many crates we had.
I think we had around 4 crates.
I'm going to make a declarative decision and say that there are 8 batteries. You have used 2 of them. If you would like to roll again to add more batteries, we'll go one at a time. Because you rolled so high, I'd let you do 2 because it was easy. If you want to try and increase your speed more, you can. It's going to be more difficult, and if you fail, it's going to be easier to fail, and the more likely that you fail, the more likely that you will just explode. So how much would you like to push it? Would you like to try one more time?
Can Alexander unplug himself and get up to help?
How would you be helping?
I know engineering and zero rigging,
Yeah.
just not as much to them.
I mean, Silva is doing that too because he knows ships. I'm sure everyone is helping out with like the physical labor. If you want to try and help by like doing stuff in the ship systems,
Yeah, I want to point out to them where's the best areas to like place it and everything, and try to decrease the chance we explode.
okay. I will allow you to assist, but it will be plus cool. So Silva, roll 2d6 plus cool. Alexander, I will let you roll 2 because you are currently interfaced with the ship.
I am the ship.
5 and a 7.
Okay.
A 5 and a 5.
All right. Inu, roll 5d6 plus 1.
Damn.
What?
Roll 5d6 if you want to put in another battery.
Okay. 5d6. I'm trying to pick the right dice rolling channel because I know there's one that's. The other one. Okay, here it is. Wait, this is the right. Oh. Oh. Okay. 5. Okay. And the command is exclamation point R.
Space 5d6 plus 1.
Okay.
Or the plus 1.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't
Plus
matter.
1. Okay. Yippee!
So a 2,
so I got-
a 6, a 7, a 6, and a 7. Yes, that is enough to hook up another battery.
Yippee!
I'm gonna say that with that much speed, you think that you might have enough for initial burst to get out of their weapons range.
Oh.
It is at this point that Charles has decided to make the decision to activate the ship because there is too much tar on the floor. So much that it's actually starting to crawl up the walls, and there's a fear of it dripping onto the ship. So the ship is activated in the hangar and is just hovering at the moment.
Okay.
They basically
no.
very carefully activated the hover systems and pulled up the landing gear. So to the naked eye, it may appear as the ship has not moved, but you don't know what their ship is reading on you guys. Also, Solus, how about you roll me 3d6?
Any specific?
Nope. I'm just gonna say that in this time, you've had basically 3 segments of time to try and look around the ship. So let's see what you get.
Six, 1, 4.
Okay. You are basically an inchworm in the ventilation ducts of this ship. And you're just trying to look around and find anything. You do eventually get to a room where it looks like it has like a holographic map room. This kind of looks like a war room, basically, but it has a whole bunch of displays. It has the space station on it. And actually, as you get into this room, or start to notice it, someone working at the station says, "Hold on, we've got a heat signature," and they are pointing at the hangar bay. Like, is that a spacecraft in there?
How many are there?
A lot.
Fuck.
More than enough to take out an inchworm.
Damn it.
Pretty sure
I'm trying to
one
find-
would be more than enough.
I'm trying to find the ship. I'm trying to find the ship's core, but I don't think I can. Can I? Okay, no. This is still holographic.
For
the
once in your
space
life, Solus, be
station.
useful.
Ah, jeez. Is there any other valuable information on this holographic projection?
There's plenty. But here's the thing that I will say. If you would like to sacrifice yourself, you might be able to draw more attention to your inchworm infiltrator than everyone back on the ship.
All right, this piece of me has been on one hell of an adventure, so yeah.
Okay. You fly out of the vent and slap onto the table. I will give you one single use magic roll to see if you can press a random button, and we'll see what it does.
Magic, you say?
Roll 1d6 plus weird.
Solus, this is your fuck around and find out moment.
That is a 7.
Let's go!
Alright.
Shut up.
Right? Wow.
I am going to say this. There is like a button that's underneath of like a plastic cover, you know, the kind of like, we have to be careful not to press this button in case of emergencies. There is a like a fire alarm button on the wall, or you think you might be able to wiggle into the actual holographic display port itself. But you know that if you do any of these 3 things, that you will be immediately shot and snuffed out. So I will give you the choice of those 3 things. What would you like to try and do?
So, plastic button, fire alarm, USB port.
Or basically gum up the holo projector. They're drawing their laser pistols on you right now.
This is your moment, slime boy.
I'll press the plastic button, but before that, fuck you, fuckers, and then I'll transfer over. I'll transfer over to my main body.
Okay, as you flip up the plastic and say this, you'll feel your body start to stiffen and turn cold as you see another space wizard with their hand outstretched, causing your body to cool down to a point where you are unable to move anymore. And then your body teeters over and presses the button. And they say, "Oh," and then you lose connection.
You go.
God damn it! Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh,
Didn't know you were gone. We've been busy. All right, Alexander, it's time to make that call, and we gotta get you ready and roll.
Okay.
Alexander will make.
You're gonna hail them again?
I'm gonna hail them again, but this time I'm just gonna outright, no hiding it. I'm just gonna try to hack into them.
Okay. Roll 2d6 plus weird.
Okay. Please, game. You've been giving me at least 3s and above. Don't give me a 1. That's a 5 and a 7.
Okay. So, you hack into their system, and before you can even really start rooting around and figure something to mess with, what were you going to do, by the way? Were you going to look around and try and find something interesting, or were you going to go straight for something? Like shields, weapons?
I was gonna see if I could tone off maybe a weapon. It was just like freaking buy us a load time by like shutting off power to an area.
I will say you could turn off their targeting system. How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Okay. You temporarily, you don't know for how long, turn off their targeting system, but you think you do it so swiftly and so adamantly that they're not even aware that their targeting system is turned off. Their weapons are still on, they just don't have any targeting. But it's as you're doing this that you hear in the speakers physically next to you someone say, well, I guess turnabout's fair play, and something sparks in your control system, and your shields turn off. So, as Charles backs out of the hangar bay and starts to pull away, you guys are basically going to be open to the elements as you fly through space, and if there's anything, literally anything, you guys are going to die. So, now the question is, what are you guys doing?
So we bought a very small like autocannon sort of thing. Is it at all is there any way to take manual control of that?
Oh yes, you could manually select targets, and then it will like auto lock on them.
Let me do it.
Well, I could, if there was something where I could aim myself, I was gonna try to do that to deal with
unfortunately, there isn't manual control, but you can tell it to
Yeah, that's what I
target
mean.
different parts. Like you can make it target the engines or the shields or life support or different things. Like you can do that, but no, it's an auto turret.
I would say have it try to, because their thrusters would more or less be on the other side of their ship. So I would say we should probably have it target try to take out their weapons that are on the side of the ship towards us. What do you think?
Fair enough.
Or Alexander? Sorry.
As the auto turret tries to lock onto the ship, it unfortunately cannot recognize any part of that ship as anything to target. There is some sort of disruption that is happening to the auto turret that it is unable to recognize anything as basically a ship or anything worth targeting.
Damn space wizards.
Charles, just quickly. And have the gun target anything that might get in our way. Any debris.
Okay, yeah. As you guys start flying through space, it'll shoot like debris that's like coming in your direction. You can have it do that. Are you guys going to immediately use the boosts that you've implanted in the engines?
Alexander is gonna try to get our shields back happening.
Okay. You guys slowly start flying away, and they keep speed with you. In fact, they're gaining a little bit.
Oh.
It looks like as you pull out of the hangar, they swivel around, and then it looks like they're going to smash you into the side of the space station. Like you're like a a little coupe, and they're an 18-wheeler, and they're just gonna smush you against the wall.
You can handle this, right, Charles, or do we need to activate the boosters?
All right, how many boosters would you like to use? You have 3.
Well, I'm asking Charles if he thinks he can handle this, or if he wants us to activate them.
If you trust Charles, I will roll for Charles.
So you better not crash into them.
Soulless? What?
Hmm? Huh?
Wait, what?
about
Why
Solus?
me?
Yeah, why do you say soulless, Alexander? Or Hunter?
I said souls.
Oh, you said Charles. I thought you said soulless.
I heard
Yeah,
soulless
Why would
too.
I care about soulless?
I heard
Yeah,
so.
that's why I was confused.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, something like, wait, I'm driving the ship? When?
When would I ever trust fucking soulless with anything besides being a backpack?
So Charles got
Okay.
3 successes.
Let's
You
go, the
watch
number one
as
pilot.
your ship actually kind of starts grinding up against the space station as this larger ship like blots out the sun and casts a shadow over you, and you guys are really concerned about what's going to happen. And then at the last second, you dip into a part of the space station that's just small enough for your ship to sort of slip through some of the damage the space station's caused, and you manage to fly away. And the other ship manages to stab into the space station, lodging itself for a moment, and it gets stuck and has to do some maneuvers to pull itself out before start catching back up to you. And by that point, you guys have a significant lead.
It has to do a 3-point turn.
They are starting to
Let's
gain, though.
fucking go.
They're going to ready some attack systems, but you would like to activate the shields. Is that right, Alexander?
I'd like to try to activate our shield.
Roll 2d6 plus weird. Does anyone want to help?
I'm gonna use an egg point on one of them.
I'll help out.
All right. Roll to help out, Solus.
Alright, I'm gonna use an egg point on that one and redo it.
No. You can't spend egg points to re-roll.
What's an egg point do?
It gives you an extra dice of success.
What's the one that does reroll?
Inspiration.
Oh, in that case, not an egg point, inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
I know you
so-
have both. I just wanted to.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of egg points, so I'm just saving those.
Okay.
Sure, we could all die, but that's not important right now.
But yeah, you can use as many egg points as you want, but it's recommended to
10.
use only about 1 per skill check because that's really all you
10.
want.
Sorry, my Discord crashed. All my apps are crashing for some reason.
Oh, you're not the only one tonight that's crashed. So.
I'm gonna summon the ultimate shield.
So, do I still roll to help out?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 3.
Okay. Alexander, would you like to accept Solus's help?
No,
Okay. What did you get for your 2 dice then?
I got a 8 and a 5.
And you used inspiration to reroll?
Yeah, I used inspiration to reroll
Okay.
1 that would have been a 4.
With an 8 and a 5, you are able to disable the hack and regain control of your shields, activating them once again. It's at this point that a missile launches, but it's not locked on because the aiming systems were disabled. So a missile just flies off the port bow and just shoots past you. And then it's at this point that they realize that they don't have their targeting systems. So they don't fire anything for a little bit, so you guys got some time, but they are gaining on you.
When the shields were back on, that's when I tell Inu that we need to
I did everything I
activate one of
can.
the boosters.
Now you guys want to punch it? Okay.
Yeah.
That was incredibly smart to wait for the shields before boosting. Because that would have
'cause I
torn
didn't
your
trust
guys' hole.
I did not trust the autocannon to be able to shoot fast enough for debris.
No,
Oh,
I was
absolutely.
just thinking that our ship was made for that speed,
yeah, just the
and
speed
shield
alone.
is what was gonna keep us alive.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you guys have an
Nothing in
impact
space.
shield. That's what it's designed for. So this shield will help hold you together with this boost that you're going to do. And I want to
This is
ask,
why
how many would you like to
I
use?
immediately wanted to activate the shield.
I think we just start with 2.
Okay. You activate 2 and pull way far ahead, leaving this sector behind almost completely. You guys are now in territory space. And you guys can actually see the space station off in the distance. Not close enough for short-range communications, perhaps long-range communications, but you don't have that. The ship is still behind you. And you see it charging up a particle cannon in the distance, and you guys are locked. It's basically given up on trying to chase after you guys now, but it is going to try and disintegrate you.
And yeah, the fact that we're still locked, that it's locked on, means we're definitely within range. So we need to
One more boost.
definitely, yeah.
Can I sec the shields real quick?
You want to check the shields?
I want to see if we'll be able to handle a boost, or if this is gonna kill us either way.
Yeah. After using the 2 boosts simultaneously, you guys did need to go at pace for a moment to stabilize, but now that you have stabilized, you could go again.
Is it possible to redirect the shields to only on the front? Because I imagine this particle laser, if it hits us, it doesn't care about the shields anyway. So, like, would it be possible to, like, make all the shields concentrated on the front?
If you guys want to do that, you can.
I don't really think we need to. The shield's fine now. We just gotta hit it and hope we don't get hit.
It's just for, like, know if we can do that, if we need to still do a boost right after this one finishes.
I will say this. Anybody that would like to help out can roll 1d6 plus cool. And we'll see how many dice Charles gets to roll.
I got a 6.
Alright.
Six.
Goku, take my energy.
That's 2 dice so far. Anyone else want to help out?
Make a spirit bomb.
I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll.
Okay.
And that's a 5.
That's 3 dice. Inu, do you want to assist?
Okay.
Your pool is +1.
Okay, so just 1 die?
Correct.
Okay. I got a 3, and I add,
Cool, which is +1. So that's...
oh, okay. You got 4?
I'm gonna roll 4 dice now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the ship actually slows down for a moment, and Charles says, we need to let the engines cool for a moment. And as you feel like this tension, and the moment almost freezes for a second before Charles just punches it, and the target is locked, the particle beam fires, but you're not there. And you guys watch as this wall of energy just zips behind and disappears behind you and your thrusters as you rocket towards the space station and manage to get out of there alive. So, how do you all feel?
I'm sorry, I cut out.
You made it. You escaped.
Let's go!
Mission
Let's go!
successful. We saved one.
Nobody died. Okay, well, nobody significant died. Well, they were significant, but
And they never gave us a
not
knowledge.
anything.
Now time for the second point. Everyone into the decontamination chamber to clear off the radiation.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
I'll be
gotta-
fine. Healthy.
Well, no,
You
we
might
still
be fine, but you're still covered in radiation,
Yeah, some of
which
the
can
other
affect other
radiation.
people.
To be fair, Inu is radiation.
Well, no, but like
In that
some
case,
of
you
the
stay
other
out, Hugh.
radiation, or
I'm gonna go get my bones cleaned.
the radiation to probably run Inu through is if any of the other kind of radiation is sitting on Inu.
All I'm saying is we gotta clean up. We don't want no radiation staying in the ship.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of got to decom the entire ship because we did kind
Still
of.
kind of hurt, but okay.
Well, it's either we skipped it or we would more than likely be killed. So
I'm just saying we gotta do the whole ship, not just us.
yeah, we'll make sure to do the ship after.
I'm gonna say that me, Saurus, and Paimon should not leave the suits until we can
Yeah,
make sure
stay
it's
in
all
your
out.
suit. Stay in your suits. I'm gonna go get my bones cleaned.
Yeah, we're also going because we gotta get the suits cleaned.
Yeah, but you're not having your bones. It's a different experience.
I don't
Doesn't
know
it
if Charles
hurt?
can handle it. We all go get clean.
Shut up, slime. You don't have bones.
So, as you guys manage to get yourselves collected, breathe a sigh of relief as you pull near into the Federation space. You glance back and watch as that solar system starts to grow brighter and brighter, and then it's instantly dark. Anyone that's looking at the map will notice that that sector no longer exists.
Wow.
Can't wait to tell Paimon he was wrong.
Am I gonna get
We
paid
can
well
wait
for this?
until later.
Yeah, I'll let
Alexander's
the
gonna look at it.
rest.
Oh, I need heal.
I mean, because we dealt
Oh,
with
and
a
I
whole
should
bunch
probably
of
do a
those.
sec up for anyone that might have taken any damage or missing HP.
You guys managed to save one person. You guys killed 4 people.
Hey, I only killed one that was already gonna die anyways. He was a
We
step
didn't
away.
have we didn't have a quota.
Yikes.
We was just sent there to save these people. There was very little we could do for most of them.
We saved
There
literally
was very
one
little we
person.
could do for a lot of them. The
That's
fact
very
that we
true.
got one is surprising to me. I thought this guy was gonna die at some point.
I will make up the report of how you did for next session, and we can reconvene then. But in the meantime, while you guys are traveling back to the space station, is there anything that you would like to say or do? Or if there is nothing, what we could do is go over the mystery, and if you guys are curious about anything, I could answer them. Or if we want to call it here, you all can call it a night.
I feel like calling it here.
Yeah, several
I'd
should be
like-
cleaning those weapons on the way home.
Alexander would be taking care of the new passenger in the med bay. Making
Asta?
sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that person.
Are you gonna have them take off their spacesuit?
No!
Then there's nothing you can do to assist them.
We gotta figure out what atmosphere
I'm just gonna
they are
scan them
compatible
fully and
with.
make sure I don't accidentally kill them.
They're fine.
Okay, good. They could sleep on the table in the med bay. That's 100% surrounded by blood.
They don't sleep, but that's okay.
Hey, high five. Welcome to the club. Pretty sure only 2 people on the ship sleep.
Most slimes could sleep.
You can sleep, you just don't need sleep.
I don't know. I feel like you need rest. I feel like everybody needs rest.
Zero has to go into sleep mode every now and then for an update.
Windows XP sound.
Still in the wash.
Alexander's just never sleeping.
He gets that auto pop up saying Windows will shut down in 5 minutes.
Oh god.
Alright, are there any final things we want to do before calling it?
What the fuck was that thing?
What thing?
Huh?
The creature!
Do you want me to say on camera or off camera?
Off camera.
Okay, then I will call
No
this.
spoilers for the